Hello, thanks for tuning in with me for a couple of minutes here. My name is Tara, and I'm tuning in from a little small town called Washago in Ontario, Canada. And today I'm just going to share a little bit with you about my nutrition product story with the Juice Plus company. And I'll start by saying that I am not the same person I am now as I was pre-Juice Plus products. I'm a much happier person. I'm a much more stable person, both physically and mentally, in my 6.5-year wellness, what I'm calling recovery with these products. My family has seen a big difference. My friends have seen a big difference, and I feel the difference. I feel the vibrancy, which is uncommon when it comes to nutrition products, that you really feel a difference. And I can definitely say I have. And I'm going to share a bit of that with you. I used to say that the Juice Plus products found me. I wasn't looking. And all these years later, I can definitely say that now I feel like the Juice Plus products have saved me. And it's events or exposures just like this one. So thank you so much for watching. Because it's exposures like this that can create a small pivot that can change so much. So I hope that you will get lots out of my little story here. At the age of 37, which was just over 6 years ago for me, I was in a health crisis, and I didn't even really realize it. I didn't know that I was really in a crisis. I had a lot going on in my health, and the thoughts that I was having in my mind, I was terrified of getting sick, like fatally sick. So yeah, I suffered from infertility. I suffered from skin problems like psoriasis, unexplained rashes. I had cystic acne that would last for like a month, 6 weeks. With one spot at a time. I suffered from chronic pain every day that would have excessive flare-ups that were very difficult to manage work and home through that. I went through a few years where I had periods of infections, so skin infections, UTI infections, kidney infections, which meant repeated antibiotic use. And that was just like a cycle that was exhausting. It really was exhausting. Chronic ovulation pain, uterine and ovarian fibroids, headaches. I had poor circulation, which also contributed to varicose veins that took a toll on my legs. My legs were tired a lot. So with all of this happening, I was very emotionally taxed. I was only 37, and my coping skills were diminishing. I also had a sweet addiction to chocolate covered almonds, thought that would make me feel better, was not really serving me well at all. And I also suffered from exercise envy. I wanted to be that person who had enough energy in the day to be able to feel more fit and feel better about my body. So my downward spiral changed the very first day that I took my capsules and made myself a smoothie. It turns out that I couldn't keep powering through life and couldn't keep thinking these thoughts of being afraid of whatever happens, just happens. And I was no longer willing to accept the idea that I couldn't do better or that I couldn't be better. So I am so happy I had the courage to put me and my body first. Most of us forget to do that. And so many of us think that life just happens. I went from being tired and exhausted all the time to anxiety prone to hormonal and an employee with no passion to grow in my field to doing one new thing. That one new thing changed so much. And it was just clean, concentrated nutrition top up every day. That small habit, wow, so powerful. So now I have the energy, and now I have the courage, that I've gone from that exhausted employee 6 years ago into a completely different career and thriving every day and exercising regularly. My thoughts are no longer fear of fatal illness. They're now filled with gratitude every day that I have the ability to grow into my future feeling incredible. So in closing, I would like to emphasize that making better choices doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to feel hard. It can be quite simple, but knowing where to start can often be very confusing. So let me say this. As a consumer of the Juice Plus products, there are a lot of other nutrition products on the market that come and go, and Juice Plus stays. So I hope you found some value in my story. If you are looking for that nutritional top up, definitely reach back out to me or reach out to the person who shared this video with you so that we can get you no longer accepting that whatever happens, happens, and that you can step into the vibrancy that you were meant to feel every day. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. And we'll be talking again, hopefully very soon.